Isobel Hylands was inspired to establish the Friends of Shankill Graveyard after a spate of antisocial behaviour caused severe damage to a number of headstones in this historic site in Lurgan. The cemetery contains the Brownlow Mausoleum, which has links to Brownlow House and the founders of Lurgan. Several measures have been installed to protect the graveyard, including fences and the use of security cameras.
Well, I nominated the Friends of Shankill Graveyard for Heritage Angel Award because of the fantastic work which they have been doing here in Shankill Graveyard in Lurgan. This is one of the, well, I would say actually the most historic site in Lurgan. It goes all the way back to the prehistoric. There was an early Christian church here that was on top of the mound. And really the whole history of Lurgan is contained in this graveyard, from the people who built the town to the people who worked in all the factories in the town. Famine burials, which are of course unmarked. But unfortunately over the last few years there was a bit of vandalism, and these issues were really brought to light by the Friends of Shankill Graveyard.
I've been coming down here for 60 years. This is my quiet place. My ancestors are buried here since the 1600s. I came down and the place was a mess. Vandalism has been a regular thing in the graveyard over the years. It started off as a Facebook page, more or less as a protest, and there were so many people signed up and got interested that in February 2019 we held a public meeting, and it was decided then to form a constituted group. So since then we have been working mainly on lobbying the council and working with them to try to get things done in here. Every single headstone tells a story, and one of the things we have been doing is researching the stories of the families and getting families involved. During the Great Famine 1847, Lurgan was hit quite hard. We're 297 buried here in Shankill Graveyard. We're going to do a survey to see if we can actually identify the grave.
There's been a lot of research done at Lurgan Workhouse, who had a lot of people died there, obviously during the famine, and we have been able to find out all the names of the families and who died. And last year in the grounds of Brownlow House we held a wee memorial, and we had wee crosses prepared for all the graves.
We're standing here at a grave that is known as the grave of the angry wife. If you research the word tacit, it means she speaks no more, and we believe it still is the smallest epitaph in the world. Margie McCall is a worldwide phenomenon. It was also Mark Twain's favourite story. So Margie McCall in 1687, she caught the fever and passed on. And the grave robbers came and they dug her grave up, and they were after her ring and they cut her finger. Once it drew blood, she came back to life again.
There's all this wonderful sort of heritage in this graveyard, and this group has done a lot to bring that to everyone's attention and to, help protect and preserve it.